business people, loan officers, salespeople. I do a lot of interviews, and one of my most common questions is, hey, where do you want to be next year? Where do you want to be in 5 years? In very typical fashion, probably 90% of the time, I get feelings instead of metrics. I get thoughts instead of action items. And so as we go into planning next year and, the new year is upon us, here's the difference. I want to lose weight. Okay, that's a thought, that's a feeling. I will lose 20 pounds by June 20th. That's an action. And then the how is I will walk 2 miles a day, 4 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will track all my calories on my calorie counter to be 1,700 or less per day. And you've done the math, and that equals 20 pounds. So here's what I find is that if we don't know where we're going, we'll never get there. It takes some very big strategic thought, and you have to sit down for a few hours and maybe consult some people. But if you take that to heart and you're like, I know for me, for years I would set goals and say, I feel like this. I want to do 100 million. I want to do this. What I was missing was the how. Exactly what am I going to do every single day, week, and month in order to accomplish that goal, to achieve that event. And that, I can't tell you how prevalent that is. That is caused me a lot of pain, and I don't want it to cause you a lot of pain. So this year, I took a much different approach, and I'm just like, every single goal has an exact how on how I'm going to accomplish that goal. Some of those things are little, some of those things are very involved, and they're projects that involve several people. So this is not easy, but it's what's necessary to win.